All right, guys, here we go. We are going to review our phonics skills that we've learned so far, again, just like we did yesterday. All right. Now, if you're going to notice at the beginning, I've added in a few extra cards, and I'm going to show you what we're going to do when we see those cards. All right. Are we ready? Remember, we are going to be using our eyes to watch the screen to see the letter. And we're also going to be using our mouth to say the sounds out loud, because by saying them out loud, we learn and we get them stuck in our brains even more. All right. So let's look at our first card. All right. Now we are going to say this as a consonant E says A. Okay, so these are going to be our magic E cards. Say that with me. A consonant E says A. Okay, let's look at our next one. E consonant E says E. I consonant E says I. O consonant E says O. U consonant E says U. All right, so we'll have those magic E cards mixed in from now on. All right, let's review our other sounds. Let me hear you. B. Good time. K. O. Cool. K. Ah. Y. D. O. Z. T. Go. Sk. Full. St. Uh. Sk. This one might be kind of tricky. We haven't gone over this one yet, but it is G. Sp. J. Bull. Qu. E. K. Ch. F. V. Pull. A. X. P. K. Sm. W. S. Sn. Very good. Good job. Now, yesterday we used our ears to hear Miss Gates say a sound, and we used our fingers, remember? And yesterday we wrote it on the table. Today what we're going to do is we're going to do a big air write. So when I say the sound, you are going to write the letter. You're going to use that magic finger pencil like we did yesterday, except today, instead of writing it on the table, you're going to write it in the air. So if I said, my sound is B, I would go. B says B, right? All right, so here we go. Are you ready? Get your fingers ready. You're going to write it big in the air. Here we go. Ready? All right, fingers up. My sound is eh. Ready? E says eh. Here we go. My sound is g. Ready? G says g. Very good. Here we go. We're going to have a little bit of a tricky one. Sp. Here we go. Fingers up. S. P says sp. Good job. My next sound is A. Now let's think about this. What did we have to say yesterday? We said it in our cards too. Now, this one you're going to do A, then you're going to draw a line, consonant, E says A. All right, so watch Miss Gates do it again. I'm going to write an A with my finger. A, consonant, E says A. So it's going to look something kind of like this. This is what we're writing. A, underline, E for A, consonant, E. Okay? All right, let's go to our next one. We know 2 ways to spell this sound. Here we go. Are you ready? Z. Z. There's 2 ways. Here we go. Ready, finger? Z says Z. Think about that next one, that floss rule. Z. Z says Z. Good job. Here we go. Qu. Qu. Q. U says qu. Good job. I. I. I says I. Good job. We know 3 ways to make this next sound. Our sound is k. K. Here we go. First one. C says k. K says k. C. K says k. Very good. All right, here's another one of those blend sounds, our blending bowl sounds. We have pull. Pull. Here we go. P. L says pull. Very good. All right, here's another one. St. St. It's another blend. Here we go. S. T says st. Good job. W. W. Here we go. W says w. Good job. Ah. Ah. O says ah. Very good. B. B. Okay. B says B. Good job. Here's another one of those tricky ones. U. U. Do you remember how to write that one? U. All right, so we're going to write it. U, consonant, E says U. All right, let's do it one more time. U, consonant, E says U. Very good. Y'all are catching on quick. Here we go. We got 2 more. X. X. Here we go. X says X. Very good. Our last one. We know 2 ways to spell this sound. My sound is F. F. Here we go. F says F. Floss roll. F. F says F. Very good. All right. Here we go. We are ready for our next part of our lesson today. We're going to read some silly words. Now, remember, we know that these are silly words and they're not real words. But the reason we do this is because these smaller nonsense words or silly words could become part of bigger words the bigger our words get that we read. So the better we get at reading nonsense words, the better we get at reading longer real words. All right, so here we go. Sp, spuck. Good job. Id, quid. Pull, as, plaz. Oh, I see an E at the end of the word, and I see that there is 1 consonant before it. So remember, what is that E going to do to that A? Sp, ate. Quiet. E. So we have sp, ate. Good job. Here we go. St, as, staz. Good job. W, a, k, whack. Ooh, I see an E at the end. Is it magic? Yes, it is, because there's only 1 consonant there. So let's think about it. It's going to give all its power to that U. Sube. Sube. That one was kind of hard. Very good. All right. Great job on that part, reading our silly words. Now we're going to practice our vowel sounds. Remember, Miss Gates is going to say some words, and you are going to point at the screen. Today, I want you to stand up, okay? You're going to stand up, and you're going to point as hard as you can to which vowel sound you hear. Now remember, we're going to listen in the middle of that sound. And remember, vowels are the hardest sounds that we're going to learn. So that's why we practice them every single day, because they're the hardest ones. So here we go. Are we ready? My first word is hug. Hug. What is it? You. Very good. My next word is fun. Fun. Good job. You. Very good. All right. My next word is mop. Mop. Which one did you point to? Oh. Very good. My next word, run. Run. What sound do we hear? You. Very good. All right. Here we go. My word is flop. 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 What's my sound? Oh, very good. And my next word is slug. Slug. You. Very good. Kiss your brain, guys. You are done with our vowel part. Now, let's review, because remember, we review these every day so that we don't forget what we have learned, all right? So we have learned our vowels, and we know that there are 5 of them. Can you say it without looking at it? What are them? A, E, I, O, U, okay? And remember, our vowels have 2 sounds, right? Each of our vowels can make their short sound. Let's do those together. Their short sound. A, I, or they can say their long sound, which is their name. So A, E, I, O, U. Okay? Those are our vowels. We know that any of our letters that are not vowels are called consonants. We talked about CK at the end of a word makes the K sound. We've talked some about our blending bowls, right? So that's when 2 letters work together and they both still have their own sound, but they kind of make a new sound together and we blend them together. So S, O, slow. Very good. We also learned about our Miss Fizzle rule, or we call it our floss rule. So that's when we have those double F's, double S, double Z, double L, floss or fizzle. Okay? Very, very good. All right. We are done with the first part of our phonics lesson. Before you go to your second part of your phonics lesson, make sure you get your journal and a pencil. All right? You need your journal and a pencil.